Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Colorado. The Rams will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah State Aggies offense takes the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Utah State up-tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Colorado State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on 3rd down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Morrow. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Rams moving quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Spits it out to the back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First down here for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rams are in the hurry up. They give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The Rams will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Gets away from one, finds some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Looking to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were Jones.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, he'll fire. The quick out. Smashes through. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great kick.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's White. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On second down, looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Horton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
The Aggies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on second down after the incompletion. They go to the ground. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
This offense has a second down play. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrow. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. He'll try to tack on one more. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Rams will hustle to the line. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Touchdown, Utah State! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Utah State, 21. Colorado State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Throwing right. Got a wide-open receiver. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Rams headed quickly to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. He wants it all. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. It's good! A booming kick to win the game! And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
21.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David